The massacre at the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception of the Minor Basilica now was perhaps one of the most horrific crimes in the history of St. Lucia, from the planning to the brutality of the execution, and most of all, the people who this crime was perpetuated against. The television documentary series Untold Stories has gone inside the minds of Kim John and Francis Philip and to extract and deliver the answers to burning questions. This two-part documentary has been nearly 2 years in the making, but met a stumbling block 2 weeks ago when the Registrar of the High Court ordered that the production not air on its advertised release date. Dale Elliott is the producer.
In production of Cathedral Massacre, I have been warned, threatened, encouraged by very, very few, and even an active attempt to ban the program. There was a letter from the Registrar of the High Court to the television stations. That was another saga by itself. But what it made me realize is the level of injustice in St. Lucia, not because of who you are, but who your crime is perpetrated against. And in no way am I saying that I stand with the convicts or their actions or anything like that. But in the real world, it would not take 15 years to sentence two people who confessed to a crime from the very first day they were arrested. We need to take stock of ourselves. Why does it take 3 years to convict two men who had pleaded guilty? Why? And to sit back and enjoy doing this documentary so that people could learn what these guys have to say, the story is so much bigger. The story is as much what they did as it is what's done to them.
Mr. Elliott says there are numerous myths and misconceptions surrounding the perpetrators and their motivation in commissioning the crime, which only indicates the need for the society to push past its discomfort and discuss the real issues of crime.
We live in a hypocritical society, completely. We say what we want, who we want, when it's convenient to us. The stark reality hits all of us dead in the face. But we put our hands over our face and pretend as if it does not exist. The attempt by the registrar to stop the program was just another one of those. There are several stories that the press ran with. They run with countless stories about crimes where they interview either the accused or their family, who give the eyewitnesses, who give a whole litany of information. In the case of Kim John and Francis Philip, who was there to prejudice? The one sitting judge who had a case to preside on the sentencing for 3 years. Who was this program going to prejudice? Him? It was not a trial by jury. So it's the level of hypocrisy on the part of the Registrar of the High Court is astonishing.
The massacre at the Cathedral debuts on Calabash TV at 8:30 right after the CTV News, so stay tuned for that. The CTV News will be back after the break.